This is 2b2t, the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, the home of hackers, creepers, and so much more. And I've got a choice of both. Starting by escaping spawn. What am I supposed to do? How do I get stuff? Why am I 256 blocks in the air? What the hell? Okay, so yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. It seems like I'm just stuck here. This is really weird. How do I leave spawn? I just found a hole and just look down. It's just... What's that? Is that a lava cast? Is there a way down? Is there like water anywhere? Wait, there's an end chest. Oh, and a crafting table. I'm just steal this crafting table. Is this good? That's a sapling. I'm gonna get that sapling. There's another one in there as well. I'm really gonna steal one because I don't know if this is like someone's stuff and they want it. You know what, there? I'm gonna put my stuff in this end chest so we can have a look what's down there. See if there's water. Okay, I think I'm dead. Okay, I've respawned somewhere completely. What is this? I've just gotta I've gotta find wood. I think that's a smart thing to do. We just gotta find wood. I found a fish. I literally feel like there's nothing I can do. What the hell? Where is everything? There's an end chest. Put my fish in there. Oh my god, wood. I found wood. Okay, cool. Oh my god, this is so good. If I can end chest this wood, I feel like that's a lot of progress. End chest, okay. Everything's in there. Great. Oh my god, what's that? I've watched a couple videos of the server before, and I think this is a highway. I don't know how many there are because I'm not an expert, but I know going out from spawn there's just quite a few paths. This is just a good way to get... Oh, whoa! Look how much obsidian that is. Yeah, this is just a good way to get out of spawn, I'm pretty sure. Whoa! This is nice in here. This is really nice in here. Oh my god. There's even a log I can mine. There's loads of logs. Let's put the wood and get in chests. There's some more, but I think that's a part of a build, so I'm not going to agree with them. I'm seeing loads of signs of people saying they were here and then they did. I think that's really cool. To be fair, for there being 565 players online, I can't believe I haven't run into anyone yet. Okay, we're approaching minus 2k, and it's still just lava casts everywhere you look. You know, although I would hate for this to happen to my world, this is actually really cool. The dedication I've got to have to build this many lava casts, I actually respect it. Okay, we've gone past 2k. So why am I still in spawn? So escaping spawn was proving to be a lot harder than it looked. Sure, it probably didn't help I was on a public highway, but I wanted to continue following it down, because occasionally you can come across some pretty cool builds, as well as a lot of people die on the highway, so there might be some free loot. Okay, we've just hit minus 4,000. It's still just all griefed. I don't get it. I wonder how long it's gonna be until we just see normal terrain. Whoa, why have I got beacon effects? What the hell? What have I just found? Seems like there'd be players here, right? Guarding a beacon. Why have they just left a beacon unattended? Yeah, this is weird. There's just another beacon here as well. What? Whoa, that's like a ship. This is really cool. It's actually really cool. Whoa, shulkers. Empty shulkers. Ender pearls takes this thing. Oh, I don't want to steal, but would they mind an empty shulker missing? Because a shulker would really help me out. And also some of this wood. And the iron block. I know a sack of obsidian wouldn't hurt with it. I won't take all of them because I don't want to be rude. So I'm going to leave the other two there. But this is really cool. What is this as well? This is what the hell? This is massive. I don't even feel bad about stealing from them. They've got some cool stuff. Well, I would like to keep exploring this. I'm going to get back onto that main path because I don't know why, but I feel safe there. I don't know why I feel safe there actually. It probably is safer just staying off it because people are probably patrolling the path looking for players. But I am going to go back on there. So I'm very interested to see how far it goes. We're approaching minus 5k, and it's still going. Oh wait, what? That drowns went dama. Do I try to take it? I might try to take it. Oh my god, yes, diamond armor, just like that. I don't want to lose this armor, that's the problem. I wonder what's the story of that. And also, what is this here? This is cool. Is this just another build? It's obviously griefed, but this is cool. I would have loved to see it, but it was griefed. What's with this as well? What is that? Okay, we're approaching minus 5.5k. I can't even walk this far. It hasn't even... Oh, free loot. But yeah, I can't believe I've been walking for this long, and I can't believe this highway is still going. The amount of obsidian this must have taken. Fair enough to ever made it. So now being at -5k, I felt like I was finally out of spot, meaning that our first go up the server was complete, with the next one being to get some good armor. So I finally said goodbye to the highway and went searching for a cave. But looking back, I really should have stayed on the path. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. What? Oh god! The forest cut him off. Oh my god. I can't believe I survived that. He'd like chased me to just where it looks normal. This world looks so normal now. Look how old this terrain looks. This is amazing. And everything like you see is just built out of cobble and wood. That's how old it was. Oh, what's this? Hope this helps. I wonder how old that is. I don't know how old that is, but I'm not gonna touch it because I don't want to like erase history. Just gotta find a cave, a good cave. Why is it so hard to find a cave? Whoa, what is that? That's just a cobblestone tree. How cool is that? Wait, I am really dumb. I realised this server allows hacks. Why haven't I just turned on X-ray? What? Oh, I only just thought of this. Okay, so I wouldn't normally do this in one of these challenges, but if this server allows it, I'm gonna make use of it. Okay, let's start off by X-raying ourselves a better pickaxe. Okay, we can now X-ray diamonds. So now that I had food on my gear, I wanted to work on getting myself an enchantment table, so then I can enchant my armor, as well as get a silk touch pickaxe to collect myself an end chest. But for some reason, no matter how long and far I searched, it seemed like I was searching something that didn't exist. I even made it to -10k before I found a single piece of sugarcane. But if what happened next isn't fate, I don't know what is. Oh wait, oh my god, what? It's just an end chest there. That's amazing. What? That's just done my challenge for me pretty much. What? That was so convenient. We found a nice base. This is really nice. I like this a lot. I can't believe something like this is still standing on this server. Seeing that has actually made me really want to build a base. And now I've got an end chest, I guess I can. I think somewhere around here could be nice. So I started building myself a house, as well as putting the goal of getting good armor on hold until I could get an enchantment table. Yeah, there we go, that's my house. I think this is pretty nice. I've just made a traditional just house I normally would. I also added a little farm here, which I think is pretty cool. I don't have enough seeds right now, but as it grows I'll replant it. I've also planted loads of trees outside. My inspiration is that bamboo base I saw, and I liked how like everything around it was the same colour. Everything was like the colours of bamboo, and I want to try mimic that here. I've got my bed here. I've got a pufferfish I just found. I don't know when I got that, but I think I picked it up from someone's body. And I've got the end chest here. You may have also noticed that the house is a bit uneven. This is 5, this is 4, this is 4, this is 5, and all this is 4. Basically, I wanted to get my diamonds out my end chest to make a shovel, so I placed it before building the house, and I thought I placed it in the right place, but I didn't, so now the house is a bit weird. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I still can't believe I just found that end chest in the water, but that's not me complaining about it. I'm very happy I found that, but it's just weird. But now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just very curious to see if anyone finds me. When I joined the server, I was expecting to just run into loads of people and just get killed, like, because whenever I've seen videos of 2v2, people are getting tracked down by like hackers, and they just get encrystaled or just killed, or they get like given stuff to like bait them in. and then they die. But I just haven't found anyone, and it's really weird, actually. It's really weird. You know, now I've got a house here, let's explore the surroundings a bit. Oh, what's this? There's a bed here. This bed is probably like a decade old. Oh, let's get an underbarrel horror, huh? That could be cool. Like, I was so weak, what the hell? Oh wait, this ice, I remember seeing this on a video I watched a little while ago. I can't remember the name of it. The reason it's like this is because these chunks were made so long ago. The game was updated so much that 2 biomes has been combined. Or something like that. I might have just got that completely wrong, so don't quote me on that. Whoa, this must also be old. It's just a cobblestone castle. Yeah, this is old. You can just tell that's old. Oh my god. No, I think I picked a pretty nice place to live. So now that I had a nice place to call home, I decided I wanted to return to the highway to see if I could find any sign of sugarcane, as well as just to see the builds. Sure, the majority of them were grooved, but I found them really interesting. I tried to figure out how old the ruins were by the blocks they're made out of, reading the signs left by the players, as well as trying to imagine what the builds may have looked like before they were grooved. What are all these signs? Whoa! Oh, 2024, 2025, 2022. It's good that people don't just go around breaking these signs. There's animals as well. What's this here? A nice place to rest and eat some melons. Repaired April 2025. Oh, someone repaired this literally a couple weeks ago. You know, this makes me want to put down a sign. It's so cool people's fixed this. I wonder how many times this has been fixed, in fact. And the more I explored, the more it made me appreciate the server. Sure, at this point I had only played for a couple hours, but I've been entertained by the server for years. The amount of times I've watched stories of 2b2t, the amount of times I've heard the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft. It was nice to finally be a part of that. I've got to stop searching at some point, but I just don't want to. This is so cool. Whoa, what was this? You don't just lava cast a random place. This must have been like a big build. 14k. Whoa, this is the first bit of the path that's been like not diagonal. Don't blow up, oh my god. If I just blew up, but I felt terrible. One day I would love to just explore as much of this server as I can. I think it would be just so cool just seeing all the big projects that people's done. Whoa, what's that over there? It's somewhat intact and there's torches everywhere. I'm going over the cabin. Oh, there's a house there that's been blown up. I don't know if that was a cabin or not, but no, there's a house here. This looks more like a cabin, I think. There's so many torches. I don't know if this is in the process of being restored or it was just grooved. I have no idea, but this is so cool. Oh, that's a nice little house. Whoa. You know what? I'm gonna fix this. There we go. That's repaired. Whoa. The zoo. What is that? Is this a zoo? Well, that would make sense, but what? Why did I ask that question? I'm blaming it on ping. No, I really wanted to explore that place. That looked really interesting. Balls. So although I was annoyed about dying, it didn't really matter because I had enough diamonds to make some new gear. But before fully giving up on trying to get sugarcane, I wanted to check one more place. Oh, there's someone here. Are they friendly? I think they're friendly. Is this your base? Oh, okay, that makes sense. No, I wonder if they would know where to get sugarcane. I'm gonna ask. When after a bit of back and forth, they said, "You want sugarcane to craft rockets, right?" And I said, "Nope, I don't even have an elytra. I just want to make an enchantment table." And then not only did they give me an enchantment table, they gave me a stack of books, multiple totems, 10 god apples, 20 end chests, fireworks, and even an elytra. And all they wanted in return was for me to leave a sign at the base. Oh, I'm flying. This is so cool. I've flown so many times before, but it just feels good. I didn't have to do anything for it. I just got giving it. Yeah, I'm at my house already. What a nice person. Oh my god. They're just giving up for nothing. So I really was not expecting that. My original plan was to just go over there and see if they had a sugarcane farm. But I'm not complaining. Well, I guess our mission now is just getting enough levels so I can actually get my pickaxe. To be fair, I think the best way to get levels is just x-raying diamonds, I'm gonna be honest. So I think I'm just gonna go do that. Okay, and there we go, we've got a pickaxe as well as a mix of prop 3 and prop 4 on our armor. Also, look how much I mined. I've got a stack and 22 of diamond blocks. So now that I had a mix of protection 3 and 4 on my armor, I felt like the only next logical move was getting mending. I did originally try fish out mending books, but I used a whole fishing rod and got nothing from the treasure loot pool. I'm not exactly sure why, but I would assume that it was due to the biomes being messed up by the world being so old. So I decided to go the route of curing some villagers, one to trade with mending, and one that could get me a lot of emeralds. Okay, if I was some villager, where would I be? Okay, so the villager in this guy's base. Let's give him a helmet so he doesn't burn, and then we can take him back. Oh my god, yes. Okay, now we need one more. Okay, so now we need a witch, which shouldn't be too hard. Okay, for some reason this was actually really hard. Basically, when I was recording this, the server was going through a lot of lag issues. For example, mobs were freezing, I couldn't interact with any blocks, or I just randomly get kicked. Oh my god. Despite all of that, I managed to get a witch back to my base, and it was finally time to kill the villagers. I've got weakness, that's weakness. I didn't get. This guy hasn't got it. Disconnected, oh my god. Weakness, yes! Okay, that's fine, I literally don't care. Okay, that guy's wearing my armor, that's annoying. But, can't do much about that. Oh my god, I can't. I believe you've done it, okay. Oh my god, that was like really fast with her. Oh god, yes! Okay, now we've got to re-roll this guy till we get mending. Might take 2 seconds, might take 2 days. No clue. Mending! But 9! Why is it 9? I wanted it what? No, I'm not even doing that. Mending, yes! Mending! Mending on chestplate, mending on legs, cool. Mending on boots, and mending on my hat. Oh my god, we've got full mending armor. Okay, I think I'm finally done trading. I spent so long, but I wanted to make sure that if I log on tomorrow and these guys are gone, I don't need to get them again. So, here we go. I've got a stack of 9 bookshelves. I might get a couple more bookshelves because 9 is a bit of a weird number. So that is like all the books I would ever need. And then I got my shulker full of mending books. I don't know why, but on every server I play on, no matter what, I always just prepare for the worst. And I think this is the best server to do it on. So now that I had my definition of good armor, that meant my goal was complete, allowing me to move on to the next goal of building a good base. Sure, I already had my house, but that was more just to store my end chest. For this base, I wanted to have a place for my villagers, a good way to get emeralds, as well as just some random farms. Okay, to start off by building a massive central room that can act as a sort of hub / hallway, with doorways on each side leading into the actual rooms. Okay, I like this a lot. This is a pretty good foundation to build off of. Okay, so in this door, I want to build a place for my villagers. Okay, so that's the main room, as well as the villager bit done. But we've got the Fletcher. I've put sticks up here. I know it's obvious size sticks, but I just wanted it to be like matching. And I've got this mending guy here with mending on top. Right behind me, I've mined out this massive room for a tree farm. And this farm was going to be my main source of emeralds, by turning the wood I mined into sticks, and then trading them to my Fletcher. But before I could even make a single emerald, I needed to finish it. Okay, and there's the tree farm done. I haven't done the roof, because that'd be so awkward to do. But if I bone meal some trees, they should... Hold on. I'm not sure what I've done wrong, but they should grow. But if not, I'll just change it to oak. Okay, so for this next room, I want to build a couple farms. So that does mean we need to collect a few materials. We can start off pretty easy by collecting some sand. There we go, a stack should be more than enough. As well as we do need cactus, but I've already got that. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I've got some oak saplings because I'm pretty sure the cherry trees are too big to actually grow in here. So let's test this out, and if it doesn't, I'll just redo the entire thing. And we need to craft a hopper. And if you haven't caught on to what I'm building by now, I'm building a cactus farm. Sure, we don't really need cactus, and it's a bit more random compared to the tree farm, but it's just an extra nice farm to have. So let's just start digging it out. Okay, and although it's a pretty small farm, this is literally it. Basically, the cactus is going to be here growing, and as it grows, it's going to break, and there's going to be water pushing it into the hopper. That simple. Okay, here's the room decorated. Now we've just got a builder. This genuinely might be the most simple farm ever. It's not going to be the fastest or biggest farm, just because I don't like need cactus. I know you're probably thinking, oh, why are you building a farm for that? But in my opinion, the more farms in the base, the better, even if they are pretty pointless. Okay, and that is literally the farm. I've only got 3 cactus right now, so it isn't running at its full capacity. But as it works, I'll come it back, and then it'll be fully working. But you may have noticed, there's only one side. We've still got another side. And on this side, I want to build a wheat farm. I know it's a pretty simple farm, but this whole challenge, I've been running out of food constantly. Every 5 minutes, I've been having to go up to the surface and kill mobs. And if I'm in the base, I don't want to need to do that. I want to just be able to go over to this farm and harvest some wheat. And that's the wheat farm done. Also, we've kind of got a fish farm. Basically, because this is classed as an ocean biome, fish are spawning and then they're just dying. You know, I'm going to see if I can create my own little fish farm in a minute. Might not be great because I am designing it myself, but we'll just have to see, I guess. Actually, all we need to do is put water up here. That should be a simple thing, so like this. And that might work. We will have to see, because I don't know, but if that does work, that's just an extra farm we just did. Oh my god, the cactus farms work. Okay, so the next and final room is pretty simple. Literally, all we've got to do is dig out a bit of a room, a bit like this, and this is just going to be my bedroom. I'm going to put a bed here, and I'm going to have a couple chests here for storage. And you know what? Let's build my room out of diamond blocks, because why not? That's so dumb. And once again, just to make it a bit more interesting, let's build this room out of lapis. There we go. And if you haven't caught on by this shape, this is my enchanting room. This looks so dumb. Okay, so we can steal my bed, we can steal the puffer fish and the iron frame. And we can place that there, the iron frame there, and my puffer fish there. There we go, this atrocious room is done. And that's the entire base done. Originally I was going to have 4 rooms and have my bedroom and the enchanting room separate, but I really didn't see a point of just having a 3x3 room just for a bed. But now that's all complete, let's actually test it out. So first off the villager room, we can trade with this guy, get a load of emeralds, go to this guy and buy either mending books, channeling books, punch books, or lanterns. And once you've run out of sticks, you can come down here and mine some trees. And then the next room, obviously got a cactus farm for all the things cactus can be used for. We've got a wheat farm, if we ever need food. Then we got a fish farm. And as I expected, it doesn't work because I made it myself, but I'll try to get it working a bit later, but that's good. And in our bedroom slash storage room slash enchanting table, we got diamonds for my bedroom, we got the puffer fish I looted on the first day, we got all of our storage here, we got some furnaces here if I never want to cook some food or just smelt some stuff, we got crafting tables, and then last but not least, we've got our enchantment table, and that was another goal complete. But before I moved on to the last couple of things I wanted to do, I wanted to see if the base would survive the night. Okay, is the base here? Please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's here. I'll be completely honest, I was not expecting it to be here. I was expecting to log in and it to be gone. But it's here. Oh my god. So basically what I want to do is I want to contribute to the server a bit. Obviously I can't like fix our server because that would literally take years, but I want to contribute, and the first step I want to do towards that is kill a wither, because on my way over here I walked up that massive diagonal highway and there were so many withers, and although I was able to escape the withers, other people might not be so lucky. Wait, what? What? I found an elytra, P529. Is anyone called P529 on? Oh my god, they are, and there's fireworks. What the hell? Should I return it? I guess I am contributing, aren't I? So okay, well we can add that to the list of contributing to the server. That's really weird. What the hell? Okay, so if I was a wither, where would I be? Oh my god, there's a person. Hi. I'd give him some diamonds. Oh, so I'll give him. Wait, come back. There's a chest as well. And some food. Yeah, enjoy. There you go, that's another step of contributing towards people. Oh wait, wither. Oh wait, yeah, that's it. Okay, here we go. Whoa, that does damage. That does damage. I can realize that. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. As soon as I get him down, it's easy. Oh my god, I got an apple. Oh my god, okay. Yes! Did break the path a bit, but we fixed it. Cool. But that is one. I would like to see if I could find another though. Oh! As I said, okay, I've turned on X-ray because I'm 90% sure he's on the ground. Oh wait, okay, he is on the ground, but I can't. Do I dig him out just to kill him? Well, what? Oh my god, there's a dragon egg. What? Hold on, let's shift our focus a minute. Hold on. There's a dragon egg. I actually want that. What the hell? I guess we've just got a dragon egg. Okay, this wither on the ground, I would love to kill it, but I don't want to get trapped in the corner and die. So I think I'm gonna leave that wither. And if I do see any more out in the open, I will kill them. But for now, I'm just gonna fix up the highway a bit. Although it's not my build, I feel like it's good to give back. This highway was like really helpful for getting out of spawn, and it would be nice to give back and make sure it's still in good condition. Okay, I'm repairing what I can of the highway, but I'm starting to run out of obsidian and I've run out of lanterns to light it up, so I think I'm going to try to turn that elytra I found. Got to turn my chat on. Oh no. Okay, slash message P529. Hey, I just found one of your elytras. Would you like it back? Let's see what they say. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes and I'm just not messaging back. I don't want to message them again because I don't want to be annoying, but at the same time I do want to message them just in case if they missed it. Okay, it seems like they don't care. They haven't like directly said that, but they haven't messaged back. Okay, so it's been another 5 minutes. I just turned on chat and they still haven't messaged. I know I should probably message again, but I don't want to like annoy them, just in case if they're intentionally ignoring it. So I am taking that as a free elytra. Also, I have cleaned up bits of the highway. I've left all this because the thing is, although it is annoying, I don't know if it's intentional, and I don't want to be like taking away something. I don't want to be messing up the highway. I've only played on the server a couple days and I don't want to like hit like a move something intentional, so I'm gonna leave it. I've mined a couple just like random blocks in the middle to make it easier to like walk through, so that's good. I'm happy I'm able to help with that. So on the contribution front, we've killed a wither, we've given a player some diamonds and an end chest, as well as we found an elytra and tried to return it, but they haven't responded, so I assume they don't want it. And that was gonna be all I was gonna do, but I've just had a cool idea. There's no real way to know how this is going to go. It should be fine. So basically what I want to do is fly over to spawn because we have the second elytra now. I want to be at least like around -3000, -3000. Okay, here we go. I know I said within 3000 blocks, but I barely feel comfortable being here, I'm going to be honest. So basically what I want to do is make a chest. You can just literally put it here. Then in that chest I want to put a full set of diamond armor, as well as tools, and some food, a notch apple, some spare diamonds, some blocks, so that's a crafting table, and a furnace, and also an end chest. That's not much, but it's a little kit to get someone started. But we can also put a sign on the thing. Enjoy. Yeah, I don't know if a new player will find this, or like an already like established player who plays, but either way it's helping someone out. I would much rather if a new player got it, but I'm not going to sit here and make sure nobody takes it because I'm very scared, I'm going to be honest. Okay, so I've been hanging out on the base a bit. I'm just letting everything work. Been letting the cactus farm work, been letting the fish farm not work. I've been harvesting as well as replanting all the wheat, and I've been farming loads of emeralds. But I actually want to do something, and finally put my elytra to use. And the thing I want to do is fly all the way back to that place called the zoo, along the highway, where I died on the first day. And not only explore it, but just continue to fly down the highway for a little bit. I'm pretty sure I literally made it somewhere here last time. Although I would love to see my loot, 'cause that'd be really funny. I would assume it would have been taken by now. Wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where I died. Yeah, it was. Okay, we're back out to where I died. And before I do anything, I want to explore this, which I wanted to explore last time before I just died. It's called the zoo, apparently. That's cool. Obviously, it is grief, but it's still cool to see. Still very cool to see. Whoa, this must have been massive. Wait, what? Okay, so that's just not even happened yet. Whoa, was this a massive mob farm? This must have been a mob farm, that's cool. That's really cool. Well, yeah, this must be old. Because there's just no water around it, what the hell? So I just flew down the highway as far as my light trick could take me. You know, these last few days have really changed my view on TB2. Before I started playing, I assumed everyone on the server had it out for each other, and nobody really cared. But I've come to realise it's not like that at all. There's players who build highways to help others navigate the server. There's players who build amazing structures just to make something cool for others to look at. There's players who are generous enough to help others get started. And sure, a lot of the time highways can get griefed, builds can get griefed, and even players can get griefed. But in my opinion, that's what makes 2b2t 2b2t. Because without the pad, there's no good.